Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the first half of January. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas everybody. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Happy New Year, 2025 is upon us. And this is going to be a general reading. Please keep that in mind. Only take messages that resonate. Do not force a reading to fit. I do offer personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. All right, Aquarius. Sorry, just had to clean up this paper here. Aquarius, messages for my fellow Aquarians. Thank you in advance for everybody for your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions. I appreciate everybody's support. Fellow Aquarian here. Let's see what's going on. I'm hearing the one that got away, but they think they got away is what I get. I don't know where. Okay. You have the 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Wands. It's kind of like I feel like right when that Knight of Cups, or sorry, right when that 8 of Cups is like thinking that something or someone's going to exit or walk away or get away, it feels like you're almost like stuck in the middle of two, it's kind of like two exits and both of them are blocked that you can't get out. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. Hopefully none of you are getting trapped in anything, but it just feels like to me that there is something here that wants you to stay. There is an energy here with the Page of Cups, with that 10 of Cups saying, it feels like this page is sort of saying like, my happiness or my abundance, my joy, this 10 of Cups is not the same when this 8 of Cups walks away, when this person or situation leaves. And I feel like there's an emotional, I'm going to clarify as we go here, but I feel like that Knight of Wands is like the one that got away, but they think they did. Because there's this energy of feeling like that's being rushed back in or being chased after. So maybe it's you, Aquarius, maybe it's your person that thinks they're leaving or wants to get away or wants to do something here. But I feel like somebody here isn't really letting down the passion energy there with that. I'm going to clarify what this is here. The 10 of Cups is beautiful. I love this because it is showing that, Aquarius, you have a lot here to be abundant and to be happy about. There's love, there's abundance, there's joy. But, what is this 8 of Cups? Let's see here. What is this walking away or the attempt of letting go of something? Because I feel like this page is speaking. It's like, wait up, like hold up. Why? Where are you going? Because he's looking right at him. What is this 8 of Cups, please, for Aquarius? The 3 of Swords and the Hierophant. You've got Taurus energy there. Again, there's a committal energy here that there's lessons here, Aquarius, that still aren't finished. There is something here that is, pulling apart the 3 of Swords. There is something, but I feel like the Hierophant is staying committed. That's where I feel the exits are blocked. They're barricaded. There's commitment there. There's somebody there that still wants to learn, or you have a lesson, or you're teaching them, or they're teaching you. Let me just clarify this Hierophant for a sec. It's like this 3 of Swords is parting ways with commitment. But I feel the commitment is still sitting present. Even if this 3 of Swords takes place, there seems to be this Hierophant that's sort of saying, it's kind of like, the Hierophant is the priest back in the days, right? Even if you don't want to go to church, they're still there. This isn't a religious thing, but I'm just saying, like, even though you may not be committed, they're not going anywhere. He's still going to show up every single Sunday to do the service, whether you show up or you don't. But there's a level of commitment here that's like you return is what I feel like. Let me see, clarify this, the Hierophant. Clarify this, Hierophant. And it could just be Taurus energy. Parting ways, Three of Swords with a Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles, there's this independence here. There's something here, Aquarius, that is still very committed to building on, working, putting in the energy of something, even if, or a situation here, or a person that is working on themselves during this time apart. So if you are taking time apart, that's fine. It's kind of like, that's fine. But this Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's really putting a lot of devotion and commitment to themselves. So whether that's you or your person, it could be a Taurus. There's a Hierophant is Taurus. And I feel like it's with this Knight of Wands, it's kind of like to return again, to show up with more abundance, more passion, more drive there. But somebody here has to work on something and work towards putting their energy and their investment and their commitment to self. There is an energy here that somebody has to put commitment to themselves. And I think that Page of Cups is kind of saying, with the Eight of Cups, they love, they respect, they apologize, they still want to stay in touch, they still want you to be a part of that Ten of Cups energy. You have a purpose here, Aquarius, or a mission to go on with this Knight of Wands. You have something that needs to change. And again, roles can always be reversed, so fit it as needed. But this individual is letting go or walking away. It's not easy. Eight of Cups is not an easy thing to walk away from. It's not you don't just not think about that. There's still a lot of cups standing. There's still a lot of emotions involved. But they're going on a mission to do something, to accomplish something, to go and return, to come back with purpose, with passion, with vigor, with excitement, with love, whatever that may be. And I feel like this Three of Swords is attached to the Hierophant. So it feels like we're bonded, we're committed, there's that sense of faith. That's why it's kind of like, I'm using the example of a church, just because of the Hierophant being a priest, but it's kind of like no one's counting, no one's keeping track whether you're there or not. It's up to you of how committed you are to your own faith. It doesn't have to be a church. It could be your yoga class. You can go, but you'll probably return because something serves you good here. Something has a level of commitment inside of you that helps to build you, that helps to make you a better person. Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, I want to clarify the Ten of Cups. I love this. Ten of Cups is great. Tell us more for the Aquarius, please. What is this love or abundance or everything that they desire or have or want? I think it's there. That's first and foremost. Ten of Cups. Why is this? The Queen of Cups. So there is definitely somebody here that has a lot of emotions, that doesn't want this to go without you, Aquarius. I think this Page of Cups is that offering of saying, emotionally keeping in touch, apologizing, all of that. So there is a lot of love here for you, Aquarius, Queen of Cups. There is somebody here that feels that they have everything with you, or they have everything in. This is full of all the things that you require or that you've wanted, and it's attached to love. You have both a Page and a Queen, but I think that the Queen is coming in with that, and the Page is sort of allowing this to go, but it's still maintaining a sense of emotional extension or connection. And that's where this Eight of Cups that's walking away is saying, this Page of Cups is almost picking up one that hasn't fallen over, saying, they're extending, whether that's an olive branch or whatever that may be. So that's where I feel like the one that got away is actually the one that's coming back. What does Aquarius need to know here in this situation? What do they need to know? What do they need to understand or get clarity from this other person? What does Aquarius need to know? Six of Wands, that everything's going to be okay. Aquarius, what you need to realize here is that this is the card of victory, that you will be, you and or your person, the situation in itself is looking on the better side of things, that somebody here is looking to, make this work, have a positive outcome, have recognition. Is there anything else? What do they need to know? It's like you're not forgotten here, Aquarius. There's many people who still admire or see what you are. What do they need to know? The Empress. Yeah, this doesn't get any more love, Aquarius. So this is like, it's almost as if not only are you going to have it good, you're going to have it like the best that it's going to be with this Empress energy. It's almost coming back healed. The situation isn't only going to be good, it's going to be more than you anticipated, more than you expected. It's the Empress. It's somebody here that's done a lot of her spiritual work. It's love. It's abundance. It's all the things that I think it's sort of, in a way, to me, the Empress is also represents like Mother Nature. It's almost like let go. You know that saying, let go, let God, like allow this to be dealt with from a higher perspective, because you also have that Hierophant there. And now you have the Empress. There is something that you, Aquarius, are meant to do well at. You're meant to succeed at. And I think it involves a love, because you have all of these 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. So what you need to know here, Aquarius, is that this is something that is really working out in a beautiful way. I think the Empress is a very divine feminine. It's a beautiful situation that it is coming around. There could be the divine feminine energy that is the one that could be doing the growing here with the Six of Wands. I'm not sure, but there is somebody here that's definitely elevating the situation, I should say, is elevating. It could be the individual. It's also like a sense that it needs to, this Three of Swords almost has a little bit of, it has the sun. You see the heartbreak and the clouds, but in the center of that is the sun. The sun, there's the clouds are rising here. Sometimes like the parting of ways, or that distance makes the heart grow fonder, or the need for the maybe a bit of pain is because it has time and it needs a chance to grow. It needs to sort of come through in a different way, in a different place. With the Empress, it's like that birthing, right? She births new ideas, new creations. It's creating something from a better place. And I think that there's a new beginning here for you, Aquarius. And it is going to always show up for you, especially that 10 of Cups. Like, it's just confirming with the Empress and the Six of Wands that whatever you're dealing with, even if that means parting ways possibly, it seems to be for the better no matter which way this is going to go. Maybe that's a perspective that needs to be taken. Let me see here. What is the other person? What is the cross watcher, or Aquarius's person rather? What does Aquarius's person need to know about Aquarius or about this situation? Somebody here has a lot of intention to show up, to give recognition, to make something very healthy and good. Somebody here is seeking there's the Star card and the Death card. Somebody here is seeking their spiritual growth in this situation. So your person needs to know, okay, so Aquarius, this could be you going through the massive transformation. It's almost like your person needs to know the Star is Aquarius, but the Death card could be an ending with a new beginning. And that's that rebirthing of an energy with the Empress and the transformation of death. Scorpio energy could be dealing with a Scorpio. What is the Death card? So It's almost like don't lose hope here, Crosswatcher or Aquarius's person, because the Star card is about healing and hope and like not to give up, that there is a purpose in this situation, but old habits maybe die hard here. Something has to go. Something that you thought was the dream, or what you thought Aquarius's path was, or what you thought your path was, is actually not the case. So Aquarius could have switched gears on you here, or Aquarius could have ended something here with the Death card. And what it's saying is that, you maybe saw Aquarius on a certain path. You may have thought this is the way things were going, but the Death card has got a different agenda. It has a different outcome. There is something here, Aquarius, and Crosswatcher, that needs to understand that there's an ending that has to take place for a new beginning to happen. Whether that's an ending of a behavior, an ending of your time together for the time being, the ending of something. Because the Eight of Cups doesn't really want to walk away, but it needs to walk away. And I clarified that. Can you clarify the Death card here for Aquarius's person? Transformation and change. This ending gets you closer to your path. That's the thing. This massive change, which is things are happening very rapidly. They're happening very suddenly. But as much as they can happen on the end of something, like the tail end, or the ending of something can be very drastic, so can the healing. Because the Six of Wands and the Empress. So the turnaround of this could be very quick, or it can happen just as quickly. Death and rebirth does not necessarily take a long time. It can, but somebody here, whoever may be wanting to let go or walk away, needs to find out what their direction is, what's their purpose. The Seven of Wands in reverse. I think this in reversal, this Seven of Wands, is letting your guards down here. Not to think that something, don't shut the door. Don't shut the door on this situation. I think that there's something here that's sort of saying, you may have tried to prevent, you tried to stop an ending, you tried to think, or, maybe this would never happen, but it's kind of saying like, let it be what it is. Let it go. Don't defy death. Don't defy an ending. Don't try to say, like, hold on to something. Let the walls down. Let your guards down. Let the death situation take place. Let the ending take place. That's why the Death card is clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse. Let your guards down. Let it happen. I am getting an image of a matador, like the Spanish, like the bull riding. It's kind of like they just let the bull go through them, and it's kind of like, there you go right ahead. There's this thing of not resisting that bull energy. Some of you may be in Spain, I don't know, some of you may be, or at a bull event. Very random, but I'm getting that. Don't try to protect something here that you think you need to protect. I think that goes for both of you, because Aquarius, your Crosswatcher's energy was the Star, which is you as well. So you don't have to protect something that doesn't need to be protected. The Death card is a natural death and rebirth. It's a natural cause. It's a natural transitionary process that's taking place, because you can't defy that. You can't change that. You can't create the fate of the outcome here. Your time is coming when it comes. And that's in life in general, but I feel like in situations. But there's a beautiful rebirth to this, Aquarius. There is something here that is holding on to the hope and the wishes and the dreams that you have with this situation, or within this is beautiful. I really do like the Star with the Death card. I think that's transformation that allows you to get closer to where you're supposed to be in your destined outcome. There is a sense of vulnerability here as well. So cross watcher and or Aquarius, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Don't put all these barricades up, because that Seven of Wands is in reverse. You don't need to be on the defense or put your walls up. Again, what's going to happen is going to happen. It's beside the Death card. Like, you're not stopping that. However, the Empress with the Six of Wands is saying, wait till you get shown what is showing up for you. Wait till you get shown the rebirth or the transition of this. You're going to be, it's almost better. And I think the Ten of Cups is really setting the tone for your reading with the Queen of Cups. There's a deep level of abundance and love in your reading here, Aquarius, but it is requiring some letting go, walking away, some heartbreak, some faith, some prayer, some meditation, because this is what is helping. There is some effort needed and dedication in your connection on a deeper spiritual level or on a deeper personal spiritual level. So there is an energy of your healing, or what you see as heartbreaking in a sense. You will diminish this or minimize this by working on your spiritual belief, on your spiritual commitment to yourself. I keep getting you've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Again, letting go, walking away, taking some time out, processing some grief here. I think, why is that? Yeah, King of Wands. There could be Virgo energy here, but I think that somebody will realize when it's time for them to show up again, when they need to come back, because this Hermit is followed by the Five of Cups, followed by the King of Wands, fire energy. I think that somebody here, although they need some time apart or they need some time alone, that I don't want to say they have regrets or remorse, but there's a processing here that needs to be realized before they come back stronger with more commitment, more passion, more dedication, more purpose, more drive here. Again, I think it's knowing what this person wants, or knowing what you want, Aquarius, because you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And I feel like that's an energy of like, those are energies that go after what they want, and they're very passionately driven and they're very determined. But sometimes that either them or you or the situation has to realize an absenteeism for a little bit of like grief, to like realization that it's maybe not so fun once that person walks away. Again, Eight of Cups, you have this thing of like, when you walk away, or when one person lets go or walks away, when this situation parts ways, it comes back better. I really like this. I was getting earlier that there is something here about somebody who volunteers or donates money or donates something to like a community cause. So there's like somebody here who stands for, I don't know, feeding the homeless, Salvation Army, feed the children, whatever this is. There's something here that somebody, I'm getting a lot of weird, not weird, but I'm getting a lot of church energy, and whether you go or you don't, but I used to go as a child, I was raised Catholic, but not that I follow that, but I just get this, I get a lot of imagery of churches and like passing the basket when you drop in a few dollars. There's this thing of like somebody who donates to a cause that's close to them. Does not have to be religious, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just think that there's something here it's kind of sad that we have to, like, I don't know, I find a lot of readers and people have to correct themselves when we mention God or Christ or church or whatever. I don't know why I am all for all of these things, so to each their own, but it doesn't mean that I think spirituality includes everything. I don't know why I feel the need to correct or fit certain people who are so against that. It doesn't matter. The point is that there's a spiritual path here that's attached to this reading, and whatever your faith is, for that matter, it has to sort of be fit into this energy of self-development, so that you don't have to necessarily think that it's outside of you in this other person, so that you actually embody this within yourself and you start to come from within your deep spiritual belief and your deep spiritual self of the Empress, not necessarily feeling that you can't get something or that you have to go outside of yourself to have a higher experience or a spiritual experience. It's something that you're cultivating within yourself to sort of embody that, than to live in a place of faith. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna do your bird oracle. It's interesting. The hummingbird's at the bottom of the deck, but I don't know. You know, hummingbirds, they come and go super fast, and they buzz around corners very, very quickly. Let's just see. The red kite. Actually, the red kite is super fast too. Vision. Take flight and recognize the bigger picture. That's interesting. I actually got this card at yoga the other day that was the bigger picture. That's really cool. The red kite. So sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture here, Aquarius. And that's exactly what I think this is. We focus on the pain or the ending or the walking away, and it's like, oh, you know, and really there's a bigger picture here for you. And that's, again, spiritual. There's work being done in the background of, there's a purpose, there's a bigger picture behind all this. It's like, stay faithful, trust, you know? Red kite. An acrobatic and large bird of prey flies into your field. With the red kite comes the ability to see through things from above. It also brings serenity. Get an accurate overview before you take action. Be willing to adopt a higher perspective. Allow yourself to consider a situation from different angles. In order to do so, you might fly higher and higher, but always come back to earth, back to the community. So that's it, guys. It's like you go and you come back. And there's this thing that I said about spirituality and helping the community and a cause. So it could be all part of that. I'm an acrobatic aviator. Others can only marvel at my spectacular flights. I am easily recognized by my deeply forked tail and my rust-colored plumage. I am a shaman bird, and I allow you insight into the higher level connections. My widespread wings are like white windows into the other worlds and testify to my gift of second sight. More meanings. Integrate death to truly live. This is crazy, Aquarius. So we have to integrate the death card into the star card, which is the path, which is your journey, which is where you're supposed to be in this world. So the message is that integrating the death into the star, which is really the life, because Aquarian star energy is the humanitarian, which is to all life. Overcome your limitations. Allow yourself to rest again and again. Let the old die so that the new may emerge. The master of transformation. And remember your self-love. Okay. Your affirmation, Aquarius. I rise above myself, connecting with the spiritual realm while remaining firmly grounded on the earth. Geez, guys, I'm telling you, this is hilarious. Your self-love here, guys, is this Empress. Self-worth. Remember that. Raise yourself up. Find your own self-love at this time, because I think a lot of you are there's some going through a little bit of toughness there with the Three of Swords, but integrating the death, we have to allow things to end to come back better. And I've been feeling that the whole reading, and these cards are lining up nicely. I love it. I love this. Aquarius, I'm wishing you guys the best. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed your reading. Thanks for all your support. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.